To the Sunday slates at 1 o'clock, we got the Denver Broncos as 8.5 point dogs to the Buffalo Bills. The over-under is 47.5. The Bills, 8-0 in Buffalo. Tough to call an upset here with a rookie quarterback as 8.5 point underdogs. There's no way you're doing it, right?
Well, I am done doubting the Broncos in the sense that, that they're not a legit team because they are a legit team. They have a very good defense. And I think because they have a very good defense, they'll be able to do enough to hang around in this game and cover the spread. But yeah, the Bills will win. Josh Allen will ultimately, eventually, if they're able to bottle him up in the beginning and have a good game plan, he's just too good to contain the whole game. So eventually he will break off some big throws and some big runs and do Josh Allen things. But I could see, maybe going into the fourth, maybe it's a 10-point lead for the Bills. Broncos make it close with backdoor cover. It's just a lot of points. And, I'm just not going to doubt the Broncos that they're, not going to at least put up some sort of fight. And Sean Payton's proven like he is a good coach when he has his guy.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat, man. I got Baltimore covering, but Denver covering, but Buffalo's going to win the game here. I'm not going to predict that they're going to lose their first game at home against a rookie quarterback. As much as I love Bo, it would be crazy, bro. It would be all the hype that Josh Allen was getting for his MVP case. And then if they do lose this game, everyone's be like, oh, it's why it's Lamar. And it's like, well, it's an MVP for the regular season. It doesn't include the playoffs. But, if they did get a first-round exit, it could factor into some voters'
What
minds,
if
I
both
think.
teams got bounced in the first round? The Ravens and the Broncos, or the Ravens and the Bills. That'd be so freaking funny.
It would be funny. It would be. It would, but I'm not going to project that. But yeah, Denver, Bo Nix has been on fire. Cortland Sutton's been awesome. That defense has been great. You got to trust Sean Payton, a Super Bowl winning head coach, to have his team ready to play. I just think Josh Allen is too big of a beast. It's just too big of a hill for the Denver Broncos to climb. I do think this would be a competitive game, and I do think it could be a low-scoring game. It could also be a shootout. Like, I think go either way. So I would stay away from the total as well in this one, but come on. You can't go against the Buffalo Bills. They got their eyes set on much bigger things than Denver Broncos.
Wonder if Marvin Mims continues this streak. Dude's been on fire as well.
He has been, dude. He has been playing really well.
The past 2 weeks, he's just been cooking. I think he had 2 touchdowns in both games the past 2 weeks.
That's nuts.
And
that's
all-pro Marvin Mims.
Very important to their offense, too. He adds a different element with his speed.
Oh, yeah. He was an all-pro as a returner in his rookie year. Like, his speed is next level.
Yeah. I do think Denver will struggle to run the ball, though, in Buffalo.
They've struggled to run the ball all year, though. That's why they've, traded hands between Estime, Javonte, and Julio McLaughlin. Like, I don't even think they know who their number one is. It's, such a, hot hand approach. I guess if you, put a gun to my head and ask me who it is, I guess I'd say McLaughlin, but, I don't know. Bo Nix will probably be their leading rusher.
Yeah, Bo Nix probably will be. It's not going to be too cold on Sunday in Buffalo either. It's going to be...
It doesn't even worry me about the cold. It gets 30, cold in Denver and snows in Denver.
30 to 32.
I'm not worried about Denver having to deal with the cold.
No, I'm just pointing it out, the weather. I was just checking to see if it's going to snow in Buffalo. It's not going to snow. It's not going to be too cold. So the passing attacks will be firing on all cylinders, I believe.
Yeah. And honestly, if it did snow, it would just play into the favor of Denver. I feel like bad weather plays in the favor of a bad team or the worst team.
Yes. Yeah. It definitely, the variance isn't as high, like you can keep the game closer when you have inclement weather like that. You can slow down Josh Allen more, I think, but he also loves playing in the snow.